So I'm doing the 300 drawing prompts challenge. It's not really a challenge, but I got this nifty book and I'm basically just gonna get right into it. I got a bookstore recently and yeah, I thought it would be a fun exercise. So to start off, we've got the inner side. It's a bit weird, but our first prompts are angel wings and Dr. Seuss's hat, which immediately gave me like two ideas, so I'm kind of excited to do this. So yeah, overall I'm actually not too happy with the final outcome of the picture. I like the sketches a lot more because I decided, I could try and play around with watercolor, which in my opinion was a huge mistake. So next time I'm probably gonna do something with markers or just a refined sketch sort of thing, because I still have to find paper that's more suitable. But yeah, let me explain some of the sketches. The first one was like, I'm gonna have a girl who catches this hat that has angel wings on it. Then my second idea was she herself is an angel and she's kind of shy and hiding behind the hat. And the third one is like the same concept of the girl being an angel, but being more confident about it. I don't know. I actually had to do a tiny bit of research about what Dr. Seuss's hat refers to, so I'm just thinking it refers to the hat shown in The Cat and the Hat or something like that. So yeah, so I sketched it out on a 5x7 piece of paper, and I'm now just going in with a 0.1 micron pen, and I'm just, doing the line art, trying to be careful about it so I don't mess it up completely. Spoiler warning, I did mess it up, but not with the line art. I'm a bit salty about this one, I guess, because I wanted it to be better. But hey, at least it's giving me practice in traditional art, which I haven't really done a lot since I started becoming a digital artist a few years ago. And with a few years, I mean about 6 years ago. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to get back into like traditional art, get back into the roots of what made me want to do art. I'll definitely have to relearn a lot, like just, line width, having a steady hand, stuff like that. Because it's weird just to think, but you kind of get dependent on a lot of things digital art brings. So yeah, this is definitely a learning experience for me. So I had a tiny bit of wait between doing the sketch and erasing it. Kind of wish I had a kneadable eraser because you can just see all the tiny gunk coming off of it, which just isn't that fun. So yeah, I wanted to keep the color palette for this drawing rather limited. So I'm using watercolor, and I was like, okay, so the hat has red bits, so I'm gonna repeat that color. And you can already tell the paper is not very well suited for watercolor. And I actually didn't think through to cut off the bits of the masking tape that are covering the line art, but whatever. I'm just kind of rolling with it at this point. But yeah, you can tell the paper just absorbs the water and doesn't give the paint any sort of way to like flow. Like it immediately just dries. And I was using cardstock for this, just to test it out, because I've had bad experiences with the watercolor paper I would use. Like, I think it's because it's hot press watercolor paper. It's really textured, and I don't know, it just makes my colors look very muddy. But I don't know. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear my bird in the background. He's really upset right now. But yeah, I thought, okay, I'm gonna still do my best, and I'm gonna keep trying. Using blue as a quick shading for the wings, because that's usually the shade I go with when shading white. And it helps kind of bring some contrast to the drawing. And yeah, so this is where I fuck it up. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have like this cute stylized background with like the stripes, but it just looks so uneven because the paper just, I don't know. But it could also be because I'm not very experienced with watercolor, so I could be making all kinds of mistakes here. So yeah, so this is where I realized, oh no, this is actually quite bad. So I'm just trying to salvage it by making the entire background yellow, so it's I don't know, it fits with the red, I guess. But for some reason I couldn't get an even color down. It would just dry so quickly, and it wouldn't allow me to push the color I had. So you can see me here just picking up as much yellow as possible to try and move it around, but like 2 seconds later it'd be already dried into the paper. So if anyone has any good watercolor paper they can recommend to me, I would be so happy. I kind of want it to be on the cheaper side, simply because I do not have a lot of money, but I guess it would be better to invest in better paper for this kind of stuff. Like, I invested in like good paper for my Copic drawings, and well, I don't have Copics, but I have Prisma markers. Same thing for my alcohol markers. So maybe I should do the same with watercolor, just so I can get used to the medium. And I don't know, I guess there's always this fear of ruining it. You know, you have like, oh no, my husband's PC is on, god damn it. But yes, no, I don't know, I do like how I was able to incorporate the stripes and make it look all textured in the end. But in the actual drawing in real life, it looks not good. I was almost tempted to just trash the entire drawing, re-record the video, and do something with markers instead. But hey, here we are, learning from our mistakes. So, yeah. I'm just going in, doing some last details in her hair, giving that some depth. So, I don't know, you tell me what you think about it. If you've got any tips or tricks, please let me know. So yeah, I don't know. Boy oh boy, someone please come to Alberta and teach me how to do watercolor, please. But yeah, if you found this to be entertaining in some capacity, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, you know, the usual stuff and things. Just let me know what you think. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!